Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court on May 8, 2025, marking his fourth court appearance in 10 days, with expectations of a significant ruling, possibly by Justice James. The court proceedings have been intense, with the Nigerian government submitting multiple pieces of evidence, including video and audio clips alleging incitement and terrorism. On May 7, 2025, the prosecution played a 4-minute video of Nnamdi Kanu allegedly advocating for the creation of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and encouraging self-defense against government forces. Prosecution witness testified that a letter from former Attorney General Abubakar Malami ordered the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, which was admitted as evidence in court. Several audio clips of Nnamdi Kanu's past broadcasts were played, including statements urging Biafrans to defend themselves, referencing attacks on security forces, and accusing the Nigerian government and Fulani militants of killings and land grabs. In the broadcasts, Nnamdi Kanu repeatedly claimed that self-defense is legal, that the ESN is a vigilante group and not a separatist army, and that the path to Biafran independence is through a referendum, not violence. The defense team, led by Sam Agabi, SAN, challenged the legality of IPOB's prescription, arguing it was done ex parte without the presence of IPOB's legal representation. The final video shown was a 2012 speech by Nnamdi Kanu, warning against Fulani domination and urging southern Nigerians to resist northern political and territorial encroachment. Nnamdi Kanu's statements in court were framed by the prosecution as incitement to terrorism, while his supporters and legal team insisted they were calls for lawful self-defense and resistance against state-backed violence. The judge adjourned the court until May 9, 2025, for continuation of witness testimony and legal arguments, though many supporters fear the trial may drag on longer than expected. On the morning of May 8, 2025, a sense of anticipation filled the air around the courtroom in Abuja. It was not just another day in court, it was the fourth appearance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu within a 10-day stretch. His supporters, both physically present and watching from afar, were anxious. They hoped this would be the day something significant would happen, perhaps even a major ruling by Justice James. But as events unfolded, it became clear that the proceedings were going to be even more dramatic and complicated than many had anticipated. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, had become a lightning rod in Nigerian politics. His calls for a separate Biafran state, his fiery rhetoric on radio and online platforms, and his creation of the Eastern Security Network had divided opinions sharply. To his followers, he was a hero, someone brave enough to challenge the injustices faced by the Igbo people and other ethnic groups in southeastern Nigeria. To the Nigerian government, however, he was a dangerous man, one who incited unrest, threatened national unity, and had to be stopped. The courtroom was tense that day, as prosecutors continued to present what they claimed was evidence of terrorism, incitement, and illegal activity. But for every video clip, audio broadcast, or written statement they brought forward, the defense team led by senior advocate of Nigeria, Sam Agabi, pushed back. They argued that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's actions were lawful expressions of the right to self-determination and the right to self-defense in the face of state-sponsored violence. To understand what happened on May 8th, one must first understand the buildup. Just a few days earlier, on April 29, 2025, the Nigerian government had submitted several pieces of evidence against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including video and audio materials. The materials were meant to show that he had incited violence, supported the creation of an armed group, and promoted rebellion against the Nigerian state. On May 6, 2025, the defense had begun cross-examining these claims, questioning the authenticity, legality, and context of the evidence.
So, Nnamdi Kanu was in the court today once again, being 7th of May 2025. So, the Almighty, where talked about inciting video of Nnamdi Kanu, has been finally played in the court today. So, let's go ahead and see what happened today in the court, especially what Nnamdi Kanu said in those clips. So, Nnamdi Kanu's court update, 7th of May 2025, court proceedings begins. The prosecution team, led by Awomolo Sam, announces their team members, while the defense team, led by Kanu Agadi Sam, announces his fellow team members. The cross-examination starts immediately. Cross-examination of the prosecution witness PW2 BBB by the defendant's team. Witness BB2 caught in behind a closed dock. A letter from a former Attorney General Malami has been showed to the witness, which he confirmed as a certified true copy. Subsequently, the letter thereby has been admitted as an exhibit by the judge. Witness BBB reading the former Attorney General's letter to the DSS to arrest Nnamdi Kanu. The letter includes accusations of incitement. Nnamdi Kanu, in a related broadcast, asked ipob hoodlums to lay the attack on security personnel. Police stations were attacked, instigation of cybercrime, and so on. Now, the prosecution asks again, you obtained the defendant's recorded and written statements. Witness BB, he was offered a statement, but he declined to sign it. Again, the witness stated that he himself signed the statement. The prosecution requested that the witness read the statement of Nnamdi Kanu in the court. Prosecution asks again, witness, in your evidence, you stated that you took a statement before Nnamdi Kanu and his counsel. Is that correct? Witness BB, yes, my lord. The prosecution has submitted the flash drive containing Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast to the court. Flash drives in PWH1 and the PWH2 are black and red and marked as exhibits. However, the flash drive, after coming on and off, is playing. Nnamdi Kanu's broadcasts are laid to be inciting. The court are listening to the audio voice through intermittent breakage, so the video was not even playing smoothly, right? Moving on, the 4 minutes audio clip being aired before court apparently was obtained from the broadcast made by Nnamdi Kanu concerning the defense of Biafra land, as the governors and politicians have fed our people. Nnamdi Kanu speaks about the shedding of the blood of innocent Biafrans, the same way they killed our people in Obibo, Delta, and other states, that we ipob must stop them. Nnamdi Kanu continued, invaders came from Niger, Chad, and other African countries to kill our people. Fulani's incursion in our land can never work. They have managed to fragment and divide our people. and ipob must defend our lands until the Fulani terrorist presence is eliminated. Governors came to do the bidding of the caliphate. Any police officer who supports the killings of Biafra will be held accountable for it. ESN is here to bring to an end of these Fulani killings. Therefore, ESN must protect our people. Kidnapping, killing and destruction must end. It is very disheartening and discouraging that the international communities has done nothing, which hurts and undermines the sincerity of our people. The audio broadcast evidence continues. In the fullness of time, our people will be appreciate our collective resolve. One day, weeping must end in our land. Self-defense is constitutional. Referendum is not a crime. Anywhere you kill a Biafra, you will be killed. The Fulanis are killing us because they have killed enough people and no one has retaliated against them. ESN is a vigilante group, not the army of Biafra. I am not dividing Nigeria. That could be done through referendum. Our mothers must return to their farms free of terrorists. Recount the killings in Zamfara, Benue, Anambra, Abia State, Rivers State, Enugu and other indigenous population states as perpetuated by Fulani terrorists. Biafra will be restored in our time, not through ESN but through referendum. Anywhere you attack our mothers, we will attack you. We don't want war, but don't kill us. Then Nnamdi Kanu gives vote of thanks to the listeners. The audio broadcast come to an end. Cross-examination of witness, BBB, continues. Prosecution. Who did you see in that video? Witness BBB. It is Nnamdi Kanu, ipob leader and ESN. Next, Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast is being played in court. So right now, this is the second audio, right? So here, Nnamdi Kanu is speaking about the protest happening in Lagos. Here, I'm going to be using by instead of a care word, right? Because I think it's too much here, which YouTube do not like, right? So, Nnamdi Kanu continues. They are tying us right now as we protest in Lagos. Tie them if they tie you. Police are tying us, and the Lasamaja police station has been burnt down. They created anarchy, and we wouldn't let them. Ambush them where you can. We are at Obibo Express protesting now, a caller said. So the audio clip continues. Can you hear the caller on the line? I am calling from Ikeja, and Allen Avenue is blocked. There is no attack. The security agents are killing us in Elenawa, Waterline and other places. I have no need for anything in life. I was born so that Biafra may come, and freedom for the middle belt and for everyone. Nnamdi Kanu continues. Yes, go on. Caller from Aba. They are coming to buy us with impunity, and they are buying us right now. Then Nnamdi Kanu answered, anything you have as a weapon, use it and buy them. Attack them. This evil must stop. So this is where they capitalize that Nnamdi Kanu is inciting. But when you look at the whole story, you know that this is self-defense, right? So my people, let's continue. So another Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast being slotted in to play. And Nnamdi Kanu said in this particular clip, a minute silence for those who were tied to protect our land. We will remain eternally grateful for them for defending us. A large number of Biafras were slaughtered while the world turned a blind eye. We shall honor those who have passed away defending us. We shall remember our heroes. Britain supplied the Fulanis with weapons to buy us, even though they brought Christianity to us. And then Nnamdi Kanu praying for the fallen heroes. So now they slaughtered the fourth hard drive apparently containing another clip extracted from broadcast of Nnamdi Kanu. So now, a video of Nnamdi Kanu in the USA addressing the World Igbo Congress in 2012 is being played in court. So moving on, this is the 5th audio clip of Nnamdi Kanu being played in the court. So in this particular one, Nnamdi Kanu said, every Hausa land is occupied by Fulani. Many years ago, there were Hausa Fulani, and now they are proudly saying they are Fulani. Everybody knows that Nigeria is finished. Can you imagine Fulani telling you, Yoruba, if you remove Fulanis from your forest, we will destroy you? Bandits have never been condemned or proscribed. Yorubas are quiet because of 2022 election. I told the Yorubas to wake up and confront the bandits. The longer you remain in one Nigeria, the more they will destroy you. What are the Fulanis doing in our forest? They say they are pastoralists. Everyone who lives in North rent a house rather than living in the forest like Fulanis. The herders take your lands, rape your wives. All you do is complain and do nothing. There is nothing more precious than freedom. Hope Uzodinma gave our land to Fulani. So this is the end of the 5th audio clip, which I believe that this is the last audio clip they played today in the court concerning Nnamdi Kanu's matter. So cross-examination recommences briefly. Prosecution, can you see and confirm the document containing the proscription order of the ipob movement? Witness BB, yes. Defense interjects. This proscription was done through expertise without the presence of an ipob lawyer. Meanwhile, defense lead counsel Sam Agadi makes no further objection to the proscribed document and urged for it to be submitted as exhibit. Judge adjourns court proceedings tomorrow, 8th of May 2025 for continuation of hearing of the witness and evidence. So my people, that is it. That is everything that took place today in the court concerning Nnamdi Kanu's matter. I hope you guys had everything Nnamdi Kanu said in those clips. And when you listen to it very well, you know that this is just a self-defense. Even many politicians right now in Nigeria are saying that defend yourself from these Fulani terrorists. Even the DG of DSS has already come out and said it. So what is different from what Nnamdi Kanu said and what they are saying right now? So this is the almighty evidence federal government has against Nnamdi Kanu that led them to charge him of terrorism. Can you just imagine that? I am happy that these videos were played today in the court. At least let them hear the gospel truth, my people. Yes. So I don't know what to think, because tomorrow we are hoping that tomorrow is going to be the final ruling. But as things are right now, I don't think that tomorrow is going to be the end of this matter. Let's keep hope alive and see what is going to happen tomorrow, right? So my people, that is it as I bring this update to you guys. Do not to subscribe for more updates. Like the video, share it. Yes, I will see you guys in my next video. And take a look at this particular video, because I believe that this is the 5th video they played today in the court of Nnamdi Kanu. Take your listen.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Niyet Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason. You don't ever learn. that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they told we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time, their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? And what is happening right now? I ask you what is happening now. Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you we are Fulani. No more Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists. Do you want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families, to your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Bomosho, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Tanisha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest. Unless you prefer epileptic power supply, unless you prepare to live your whole life without running water, unless you want to live in abject poverty and deprivation, your only alternative is a revolution. Let nobody discourage you. All the countries of the world doing very, very well, they all went through a revolution. You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you can never ever survive. As a people, Fulani will take you over. As simple as that. This very day, we are making it known to the whole world that the Muslim extremist dictatorship masquerading as a secular democratic government must be demolished. It must be demolished for you to survive. They have to be demolished. If you do not demolish them, your lives will end very, very miserably. I assure you. I assure you. The zoo is on its knees. Everybody knows that the zoo called Nigeria is on its knees. Who doesn't know that? Everybody knows. Nothing is functioning. You are all aware of it. When they say go and register for NIM or whatever rubbish is called, all of you trooped out without legislation, without any laws. Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that First Oranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know. They understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia, they are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen, and when it happens, your eyes will clear, and about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you in 2014, 2015, 2016. They said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting this the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. They don't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong. Resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. That's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were still rolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who's going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They say they support Akeredolu. There's a governor from this state. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Southern Beri in Kanu, are they living in of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you who have had your breakfast this morning, please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beef veggies and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is the same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you're in graciousness. You are in one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. People are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk like you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you are hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. It is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why, instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army in Hetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. Why can't you do something? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to place. All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people from the zoo, I am ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You people are hopeless, completely hopeless. One day now, one idiot to come and say, we are intellectuals. And you're moving cattle from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. In the 21st century, you are moving cattle, driving cattle now from over 300 miles. Claiming Yoruba forest is a place for you to be in. You want to relax Yoruba forest. Every Nigerian is free to live anywhere. And do their business anywhere, yes. But when an Igbo man tries to sell beer in Kanu, you destroy it. You destroy their businesses, you destroy hotels, but you can come down to the south and live anywhere you like and graze anywhere you like. And you're telling me that is a country, that is one Nigeria for you? The Fulanis were talking, they call them the Funa movement. Our attention has been drawn to a decree credited to one Rotimi Akeredolu asking Fulani people who have occupied some forests in Ondo State to quit. We are also aware of another incident in Oyo State where an illiterate political talk gave quick notice to Fulani people to leave their territories, which are now their irreversible homes. Are you listening? Fulani are now saying that Yoruba forest is now their irreversible homes. They have now occupied Yoruba land in perpetuity. And I want to let my Yoruba friends understand this. You see, in life, anytime you support evil, evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that ipob and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every any Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They say we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, they will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. As soldiers of Kabidi that law Banta. They've taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Who puts them and prove to us that you are still to give us land in Olu? Who puts them and give them land in Olu? We can go and kill people in people. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer in misery. But if they come down to the south, they tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why your person was talking rubbish. Was yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never ever ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't.
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.